Hello, everybody. How is everybody doing today? My name is Cheyenne, and I'm coming at you live from Santan Valley, Arizona. Don't mind the mess behind me. It just is what it is at this point. But I wanted to do a little update because a couple of months back, I went live a couple of times talking about Renly's potty training journey. And honestly, I'm not even gonna lie, the potty training journey for her has been fairly freaking easy. So, a little bit of a backstory. Last year, actually 1 year ago, we went to Montana for vacation and we went camping. And around that time last year, let me move this really quick. By the way, guys, if you were watching live, drop a 1 down in the comments. And if you're watching that replay, please drop a 2 down in the comments. And if you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe. Let me know where you're watching from in the comments. I like to see how far all of my content goes out and stuff like that. So don't forget to share this out. That way you can be entered into my weekly giveaway. If you're watching anywhere else, just hop over to my Facebook, share out my most recent live that you see on my page, and that's how you enter. Just make sure you comment the word shared. But anyways, so about a year ago, we went to Montana, and Renly was starting to tell us when she had to go potty. She was starting to tell us, or not when she had to, but she was starting to tell us that she did. She would say, "Mommy, I peed," "Mommy, I pooped," whatever. And then she would also, and by the way, if you're a mom, drop mom in the comments. Let me know what age your kids were, when they were potty trained, or if you haven't yet, what age do you think that you'll start potty training? For me, with Skylar, from as far back as I can remember, we didn't necessarily start until he started showing those same signs. So taking off their diaper is a sign. Taking off their diaper, telling you. So if they tell you that they pooped, or they tell you that they peed in their diaper, that's another sign that they might be ready to start the process. So what we did is when we got back from Montana, we literally went to the store. We bought a little potty, a pink one. It did like the flushing noises. She loved it. It was more, I knew that she wasn't going to be potty trained anytime soon, because at that time she was still 1. She wasn't even 2 yet. And so, because this was last July. Hey Harley, hey Nicole, how are you guys doing? I just bought the potty to introduce it to her, and I started putting her on it just to kind of tell her. So when she would poop in her diaper, I would clean her up, and then I would put her on the potty, and I would tell, this is gonna sound so bad, but kind of like a dog. So you know how when a dog has an accident in the house, well, after you're done cleaning it up, you take them to where they're supposed to go potty, right? Okay, kids can work the same. It sounds bad, but it's true. So when they do go in their diaper, whether it's pee or poop, when you're done changing them, put them on the potty. Just introduce it, make it fun, make it something that they're not going to be afraid of, because Renly was kind of afraid of it at first, and most toddlers are going to be afraid of things that are new. They're curious. They're like going to take a step back. Not all kids are like that, but most kids are like that. We want to start potty training soon, but Atlas won't say potty or tell us when he wants to or needs to. We can tell when he starts tugging at his diaper sometimes. So yeah, the thing is that the number one thing that you have to remember when you're going to potty train your kid is that all kids are different. So don't look at my story or other people's stories or other people's kids and think, okay, well, their kid was this age, that age, or another. So maybe he's not ready yet, and that's okay. But so he's starting to tug at his diaper, so it's a good sign that he's probably getting ready. And honestly, I know that when kids go to daycare, they really make you, I think what it is to transition into like the 2-year-old's room, you have to be potty trained or something like that, or to transition into the 3-year-old's room, like you have to be potty trained. I'm not quite sure, because Skylar was the only one who did daycare, and that was a long freaking time ago. But but most kids, they'll wait until they're like 3 or 4 even sometimes, and that's completely normal. So just talk to your pediatrician, but not you specifically, because I'm sure you're not worried, but anybody who's watching who might be worried. Daughter's 3 and almost potty trained, but she still has trouble with the whole pooping on the potty. Renly took a minute to do the whole pooping on the potty too. She was not about it. She was literally afraid to poop on the potty. She would just cry and be scared, and she wouldn't want to. So that's totally normal too. But so I bought the potty, we got her like introduced to it, we just kind of left it out. Then like it went dark for a while. We didn't try to do anything on the potty for a long time, like 5 or 6 months. And then finally, after she turned 2, she stopped nursing. She was showing the signs again, but the potty was still out. It had been out open for her to see, and like she would literally play with it because it wasn't really used. And so she was acquainted with it. Well, one day I just said, okay, I'm not going to do anything this week. We're going to take this entire week. We're going to stay home, and every 30 minutes, I'm going to sit her on the potty. So if you're just hopping on and you're a mom, drop mom in the comments and let me know how old your kids are and when you potty train them or when you think that you will. So I did that. We stayed, and you can scroll back to some of my lives. Like a month or two ago, there would be times where I would be live and she would tell me she had to poop, and I would literally have to like leave my live. Like I would leave it on, but I would have to walk away to go take her to the potty, and it was hilarious. And one time she pooped on live. Like you couldn't see her, but I was live talking to you guys and she was on her potty next to me, and she literally like was behind the camera and I was on live and she pooped and she was talking all about it, and it was hilarious. But anyways, so then I did that. I did 1 week straight of putting her on the potty every 20 to 30 minutes, and I got her over the fear of pooping on the potty. And after that week, she was potty trained. She was fully in underwear, no more diapers during the day, no more pull-ups, and she was only in pull-ups at night. But here's the kicker. I went a couple of times without diapers for nighttime, without pull-ups for nighttime, and she wore her underwear at night in my bed next to me and never had an accident. I noticed she was only peeing in the pull-up when I had the pull-up on her at night. So this last round of grocery shopping, I decided I'm not gonna buy pull-ups this round. I still buy wipes, but I was like, I'm not gonna buy pull-ups this round. And this was last week, my last grocery, like actual grocery shopping, where I would normally like stock up on her pull-ups again for 2 weeks. And I was like, I'm not gonna do it. She's gonna sleep in underwear. We call them chonies. So I keep saying that, but not everybody knows what that means. But she's gonna sleep in her underwear every single night this week, and we're gonna see if she has any accidents for a full week straight. And it's Friday, and she has not had a single accident at night. So not only is she fully potty trained during the day, now I think, and I hope to God I'm not speaking too early, because if she pees in my goddamn bed, I'm gonna freak out. Not really, but because we still co-sleep. Can't wait for no more diapers for our all potty trained. It's left as my 3-year-old, and obviously my 3-year-old has a little while. Yeah, I made a TikTok yesterday asking how everybody knew they were done having kids, and it's like, mine might be the fact that I don't ever want to change another diaper in my life. I'm so over diapers. They're so expensive. If I did have another kid, they would be cloth diapered, because it's such a waste of money. But not a waste, but you know what I mean. It's like, goddamn, they're so expensive. It's ridiculous. And I can't even imagine how much they are now with like inflation and stuff. But yeah, so I hope I'm not speaking too soon, but so far every single day this week, she has had no accident at night. And she hasn't worn a diaper or pull up in almost a week. So I'm excited. 5 is enough for me. Girl, I feel you. 4 is enough for me. But yeah, I wanted to give that little update, and like, honestly, those are kind of some good tips for anyone who like might be starting or like trying to get their kids to be potty trained. If they're not ready, they're not ready. Like, it's okay. Don't rush it, because it's going to cause, it's honestly going to give them like, I don't want to say like anxiety, but it's like, it's just not going to be a good time for anybody. And it's going to be a bad time when potty training should be fun. You know what I mean? And honestly, I never even did, what is it called? Like treats. Like, that works very well for some kids, but I didn't need to. She was honestly more than thrilled about how excited we got when she did go potty. She'll still, to this day, she's been pooping and peeing on the potty, for over a month, 2 months now, and she still will get off when she poops, and she'll be like, oh my God, I pooped, and like, we all have to be very excited about it still. So that was more than enough encouragement for her. But if anybody's struggling, try treats. So like, if they poop, give them 2 M&Ms, and if they pee, give them a sticker. You know what I mean? Like, that worked very well for Skylar and my siblings, but she did not give 2 shits. She just wanted everybody to clap for her. Makes them scared about it, and then it's twice as hard. Exactly. So if your kid's 3 and she's not potty trained yet, or he's not potty trained yet, don't even worry about it. They will do it when they're ready. And if they're not in daycare, then it doesn't matter. They don't need to be potty trained for anything besides your sanity. And when you're a parent, that really doesn't matter, because they're gonna do it when they're freaking ready. But yeah, I'm gonna hop off. I just picked up Skylar, so we're gonna make gyros tonight, and I'm gonna make homemade tzatziki sauce. So I'm gonna go do that. But I will talk to you guys tomorrow, and I'm going to upload this to my YouTube. So if anybody wants to catch the replay, you can watch it on YouTube too. Positive reinforcement, whatever form. Yes, she loves it. She loves positive reinforcement. Like, if you clap for her, she's going to do it 20 times over. But yeah, have a good day, guys.